We're back looking at more nightmare flipping. So these are the Florida flipsters. Let's just get a look at them. So it seems like they're kind of, they just do this. They do like recycling and all that for that shit. So that's cool. So 70s house. Do they have a series for 70s house? No, because they know people are gonna hate it. That's 70s house. Let's go with part 1. So here's the tour.
A 1970s fixer-upper.
Fixer-upper. Okay. The greenhouse made my jaw drop. How do people not want this house? Couldn't get a loan on it. All I needed was wooden floors. All my please don't make it a sad or modern house. Is there gonna be someone in the comments? They're making it sad and modern.
So
Let's see. So already, I love the archway. I love the door.
This home does need a lot of work, and because of that, it scared off a lot of buyers.
Where?
But we were able to
Okay, that's a beautiful fireplace.
get it for a great deal, and could immediately see the potential in the space.
Okay.
From that epic stone fireplace to this extremely private backyard, we just felt like it had so much charm and just needed a little bit of love. The home itself is just over 2,000 square feet.
Okay.
And we're going to be
Not a fan of that the red tiling with the gray tiling, but that's just me.
transforming it over the next couple of months.
No.
This house is an hour
They destroyed it.
from where we live. We have decided to make this a live-in flip. So here's the bedroom we are going to be moving into, and
Alright.
basically roughing it as we primarily tackle all of these projects.
That one doesn't look too bad. Just get different curtains and you're good to go.
We're going to try our best to lean into the 1970s charm.
My God, that they will.
Last but not least, this home has an attached studio space, which I am obsessed with. Please let me know how you would utilize this space and follow along.
Not ruining it.
I know we said we were going to keep as much 1970s charm as possible, but I do think we can all universally agree that popcorn ceilings should never have been a thing.
You know what, Pop? Is this the second part in the episode? Yes. So the tour already looks amazing.
I know we said we were going to keep as much 1970s charm as possible, but I do think we can all universally agree that popcorn ceilings should never have been a thing. In some research, we saw that in
It's the only good decision you made on the flip.
Between $5 and $9 a square foot to get this removed professionally. And this home is over 2,000 square feet of living space, so you'll go ahead and do the math, but ultimately you can see
Popcorn ceiling is disgusting.
All by yourselves. Quick
So you know what?
Please make sure that it is not asbestos. You can go ahead and order a kit on Amazon, which is what we did, and luckily we were in the clear to go ahead and start scraping away. Even though removing the popcorn ceiling doesn't technically add more value to the home, we felt like it was a necessary next step. Let us know if you agree, because this involved and messy project. Here's the before, and here's the side that is totally
You know what?
straight.
The first thing they did good on this. Goddamn.
We still have the rest of.
Hell yeah. Oh, this is okay. So pretty much going forward, it's all that. So we can just keep going up.
If you really want to test some areas, I would highly suggest corn ceilings. This was going to be.
Okay, so.
In all honesty, it was the aftermath, the dusting,
poor buddy.
priming, paint.
Why didn't he just get a damn Why didn't he just get like a hazmat mask? You can get them at like Home Depot for like $20-30.
Patching and just simply cleaning up this mess that really definitely got to our mental health. I thought it was going to be no issue at all to just hand roll the primer and all of the paint on afterwards, and boy was
Holy hell, that's a lot.
After just rolling the bathroom,
Yeah, spraying paint, I have used those. They are amazing. They are wonders. So if you're doing high scale jobs like that, that is definitely. Now you see why it's so expensive to hire someone to do it. Yeah. Imagine if you did it, then the popcorn ceiling trend comes back.
We spent almost half of our entire renovation budget in just 1 week. A lot of you.
Yeah, I want to know that. If not a poll, then it should have been a greenhouse print life.
Were confused why I called this home a fixer-upper, and to be clear that.
Okay, that tiling on the floor right there is amazing. I personally I would have kept the white tiling going over pretty much as close as I could to that, and then keeping these little detailed ones close as well.
It's a very subjective term, but to me personally, it is when a home cannot get a look.
Okay, who decided red tiling around the sink? That's hideous.
And right off the bat, we knew this home was going to need a new roof. So Tyler went up there and painted the chimney before we had a beautiful new roof installed. We found out that the AC was going to
You know what? Smart on them. I will say that. Smart.
And I cannot preach enough just how important it is to go ahead and...
Oh, I don't know why you destroyed it. You could have said free AC unit on the side of the road. Scrap people would have picked it the hell up immediately.
Get multiple quotes. I am not joking, the first quote that we got was for over $21,000 for a new AC, and all of the other quotes we got were for under $10,000, so never just go with the first quote, screened-in patio, that we are pretty much convinced used to have a swimming pool that has been filled in. So now the big question is what on...
Now see, if you want a pool, do the pool. If it was me, I would have honestly taken probably a top layer of dirt off and cemented it in permanently. That's just me, though, because I would rather not have a pool. And I'd rather have a little patio area. Cool.
I am not exaggerating when I tell you I called over 20 different pool companies, but some even said it would actually be more expensive than building a new pool from scratch, since it has a lot more upfront for this job, $1,000. That is assuming that the cost in... So now we're on to the next best thing. We cleared out all of the pots and plants.
Oh my god, that's such a cute plant.
I promise we saved these and had full intention of bringing them back
to
space, but we felt the next...
You were so close to having the best greenhouse ever.
Proper outdoor lanai, where you no longer feel like you are just hanging out on a...
What's a lanai?
Pile of dirt. We had a fresh slab of concrete poured, so now we just need a wash and paint. Fix any of the broken screens, and of course add in all of the moody lighting and all of the plants. I do really wish we could have saved the swimming pool, but I still think this is a very beautiful...
You know what, for this one, I will say, the way I guess the CNF framing and picture the greenhouse. If you have a lanai, you likely don't need one. What a lovely... What's a lanai? Let's look up lanai. Design. You mean a patio? What?
Backyard. I am not exaggerating when I
Okay.
A lot of you had some choice words for us when we decided to concrete over what was a filled-in swimming pool after getting quoted a ridiculous amount to restore it. So let me take you on a full back...
I will say, I will defend them on this. That was probably the best decision they will probably ever make this whole entire series.
So many people said that we should have just left it as dirt and that we robbed the new homeowners of a potentially beautiful garden. I promise you they are going to have no problem finding garden space because this home sits on over half an acre, which is basically like hitting the lottery.
Also, they said this was a live-in flip, so I thought they said they were going to just live in it.
So you literally feel like you are in total privacy. We have you covered with studio space.
Okay.
Also, hopefully this explains why no, we did not grow out.
Oh, that looks decent now.
Explains why we thought it was so valuable to turn this lanai area into a true outdoor entertaining space since it is screened in, which is just so essential in Florida. I cannot wait to complete this area. It's an opportunity for a pond, so I can show you. I hope this is as satisfying for you to watch as
Let there be light.
Appeal. This home has so many stickers, decals, and faux stained glass that I could just not wait to start tearing it off. I'm not opposed.
Hey, you know what? That's interesting. That's a good take as well. Surprisingly, they're doing good so far. I'm not saying it's gonna last the whole time, but they're doing good right now.
In some instances, but in this home, it just
okay, so if they had the faux stained glass, I would recommend maybe frosted glass on those windows. Maybe a water privacy thing, like a lot of people are saying in the comments. But yeah. Stick as a faux window. Add the foam beam. Add the foam beam.
Stole all of the natural light and made
what?
the feel very dark.
No, the lattice.
On top of that, they had lattice just leaned up against every single window, so I was very happy to remove that and just let all of the light pour in.
Oh no.
The part that I am prepared might have some mixed reviews, but we are removing this tree feature as well. Before you get too angry, let me just say that this was also just a sticker and
it was just a sticker, but I don't know, that one didn't look too
Definitely
bad.
not original to the home by any means. In my opinion, it did actually look a bit tacky in person and just really distracted
Okay.
the view from this beautiful fireplace and the view to the backyard. After removing it from the inside, we realized that it was also
Personally,
on
whether
the outside as
I would have rather have had stained glass
also,
right there,
it
but
was
that's
quite
just
a
me.
job to remove. I feel like it was definitely, but let me know what you think and stay tuned because before painting the walls, we decided it was time to remove these
Knowing they're gonna butcher this place, you didn't sand the walls before painting.
metal railings that really didn't serve any purpose. Quick disclaimer, please do not follow my husband's chaotic method as an example. However, I will give him credit because in the end, it did end up getting the job done.
That was in the video. Okay, you know what? People might hate that, but you know what? I think it's good that they took it out because that's honestly, that can hurt you if you hit it wrong and all that.
Once the railings
But
were
please
removed,
use it
we headed
outside
over
or
to the
something for like a
garage
garden.
because we noticed the sellers had a lot of leftover paint, so we decided to swatch it and see what colors they had. Because I'm not joking, they had a couple of the exact colors we wanted in the space, so we decided why not waste this perfectly good paint, save some money,
Okay.
and opted to use it on the walls. Previous owners lived here for over 20
Is this a
years, so
garage?
it's very satisfying to cover up all of the old scuff marks and just liven up the space. Use the color Swiss coffee in the bedrooms
Please.
and Dover white in the main living area, which is the
Okay.
perfect creamy white. I know you're probably thinking, white paint? Really, guys? Get creative. Well, just you wait because
But you know what? White paint in a house, if you're gonna do a house like that, I'm not really gonna be too mad about it, if I'm being honest. That's an alright look.
this is just the perfect base layer, so when we do some epic accent walls, they will truly get to be the center of attention. Stay tuned.
Okay, so
All the doors in this home are hollow
I just know they're gonna fuck up the fireplace because I already saw that.
core
Ugh.
and basic.
Okay.
Well, except for
I'm sorry, what is
this
that
one,
one?
but we'll get back to that one later.
Please keep that one, that was funny.
But on a budget, so we went to our local hardware store and bought a bunch of furring strips. All it ended up only costing
Alright.
us $50 for the entirety of the wood. We laid out all of the doors and came up with the dimensions of the design we were happy with, and then started making all of the cuts. I'll be honest, at first this project felt a little bit
What are you doing?
intimidating, but it ended up only taking an afternoon to add all of the trim work, and it was very
Why? They look hideous.
gratifying to see our vision.
That looks
start
so
to fulfill.
hideous.
It took me an embarrassingly long time to find the perfect neutral beige color, but I am
Oh.
happy with the one we chose. And while we waited for
Wallpaper on a door in the pseudo art attack chimney. The house spirit isn't broken, it's destroyed.
things to dry, we moved on to the bathroom door that looked like an island through.
But it
on
looks so
Luckily,
beautiful.
We were able to remove the wallpaper and bring it back to its former glory and expose the beautiful wood.
Aw.
I am so happy with how these doors came out. They honestly look
Okay.
brand new and ended up only. These doors came
No.
out.
So that one's hideous. Like, if it would have been a plain door, whatever, that looks hideous. Make it a stained wood door, not gray paint. Oh my god, hideous. Good. That was a good one. Huh? What?
Today we are removing this original 1970s gaudy stone fireplace in the living room. Now before you call me, I am totally kidding. We do love this fireplace, however, we are removing a portion of it. As you can see,
You know what? If you're, you know what?
this is a pretty massive
Let's
fireplace
see, and then I'll
to begin
talk.
with, and in my opinion, the hearth that extended onto the floor was just a bit excessive and
Okay.
took away from the overall shape itself. So
I
it has to
can-
go. On top of these
I
stones
can
looking
see
out of
it,
place,
but-
we are planning on redoing the flooring, and trying to lay flooring around these individual stones would have been an actual nightmare. Please comment if you know what kind of stones these are. I tried looking it up, and it seems like they
my
might
heart.
be flagstone, but again, that is just a guess. It is crazy how many people
Comments are turned off.
videos that you have to get rid of the clock. So today is your lucky day. We are finally removing this clock.
Now please replace it with a 70s clock. Please, like the gaudy looking gold metal one, please.
And we are removing this mantle. We still
Why?
have to figure out what we want to do with it.
Why?
For now, we really need your input.
We don't know what we're gonna do. The rest of us are taking the fuck off.
Today we are taking this fireplace from Hobbit core to Carnivore. Now a lot of you
No! This are turned off as well. Trust the process.
just clean the stones and it will
Please.
brighten it. However,
Please.
the stones have very
Please.
large dark grout lines that just look dirty even after a good scrub.
Then just fix
Today
it.
we're going to be trying the German smear technique. It's ironic to me
No.
that people said this was such a millennial trend, when in reality this
It
technique
is.
was developed centuries ago and used on castles and buildings all throughout Europe. So
Let's
in my
see their
personal
process.
opinion, I think this is actually a timeless look that gives
Let's
the
see their
fireplace
process.
an almost old world feel. Let me just say that this was a true trust the process project for us, as
Okay.
it was
Oh!
before we started smoothing out the grout lines with a sponge. It took us multiple hours, but after finessing, it finally started to give us the look that matched our Instagram
No!
photos. We are planning on doing
No!
a warm, lighter oak style flooring and adding lots of brushed brass.
Warm oak flooring puts white clay basically on dark rocks.
Lighting, so I felt like the right
Oh,
balance was to
no.
this fireplace.
I hate them looks. I know someone with that kind of shit.
Wood mantle,
Oh.
and of course replacing those other
Oh.
sconces, but here is how it turned out.
Oh, that's hideous.
What do you?
They destroyed it.
Never in my life.
Comments
did I
are
think
turned
the
off.
fireplace scenario would trigger the internet so much that the app would have to
Anti-bullying.
bullying mode, but moving on because we have an exciting update. This vaulted ceiling was just begging for a beam, and today we are finally installing one. Due to the size of the beam needed, we knew we'd have to find a faux beam for us to physically.
What are you doing? What are you doing with a... What is that gonna hold? It's not gonna hold anything.
We found these vintage style wood beams made from foam from a company called Outwater, which ended up being
Outwater, what the fuck are you doing? You're gonna try to ruin people's homes. This is gonna look ugly.
the perfect solution. Luckily, the install process was pretty.
You could have just gotten a wood beam for so much cheaper,
easy.
please.
I do not love heights, and I was happy I had to only hold it up there for like
That looks hideous.
10 minutes. Of course, this room
That is
so small
hideous.
enough that we had to use the second beam, but luckily they have these
New
rubber
digit.
straps to hide the seams and to make it all look cohesive. For lighting, we wanted a mid-century kind
What?
of funky light to keep in the 70s spirit for the space, and I am so obsessed with the one we ended up choosing. Last but not least, we
You know what? I love the lamp. I love the chandelier thing they did. That is gonna tear down the whole ceiling, I bet you. That's gonna fall on the ground and shatter. Everything's gonna
sourced
break.
a chunky mantle for the fireplace that was actually cut from a local
Gotten the beam there.
Melaleuca tree, which we then sanded and stained.
I don't know what the fuck a melaleuca tree is.
It is crazy
Then why did you fuck?
how much the mantle really helped tie everything together, and we are.
That looks
so happy with how
hideous.
the living room
On
is
the...
coming along.
Oh my god, that looks hideous with that.
Not
No, we don't agree. No one agrees.
adversely impacted by-
Comments are back. The German smear wasn't the issue. It's the way you did it. Still waiting on you to actually do the German smear. You literally hung a light on foam. Leave it to flippers to install a cheap ceiling and say it has a new roof. TikTok flippers hurt my soul. You know what? Yeah. It's a turd on the ceiling that was too far from me. It's honestly everything you did, babe. You know what? Oh.
this fireplace makeover. Well, hi.
I feel like honestly, they had an okay vision with what they did with the greenhouse. The doors, they were 50-50. I liked the one they did with the bathroom where they took the tropical paper off. But I didn't like the extra add-ons. This they were off on.
I'm Lindsay. I'm the
No
one that
phone.
did it, and let's just clear the air.
Lindsay, you ruined it.
Caching this old video where we redid our front porch, and let me just say this is a totally different home than the fireplace home. This is our personal residence where we currently live and have lived for years. It's our 1920s bungalow you have seen us slowly renovate. I said it back then, but I feel like I have to say it again.
Oh.
Yes, we addressed
Oh.
it.
Okay.
A professional combined, and it turns out the mold wasn't even toxic, but we still removed the portions that were affected for peace of mind. We even installed
You know what? If it has mold, okay.
a brand new roof on our home, so there will be no problem with leaks in the future.
That doesn't look
However,
super bad.
Just know we would never sell a home that we knew had mold in it, nor would we live home. It is totally okay if you absolutely hate our design decisions.
Everyone
Design is
does.
Subjective. However, a large majority did say that we should try the German smear technique, so clearly not everyone.
Over half the jobs my husband gets from these type of DIY flips. The buyers always end up getting the price of the house down too, just to be able to repay for repairs.
The stones that we removed on the floor were 100% decorative. I don't think people realize this is a propane
Okay.
gas fireplace and not wood burning, so
Okay. Odd, but whatever.
No
Maybe it was
fire
converted
hazard.
into that.
Also, we are not the first people to install a light on a faux or foam beam. There are plenty of examples online.
No, you fucked it up. I don't care.
Although our name is Florida Flipsters, this home is the first home we have ever bought with the intention to flip. Our channel name originated from us actually flipping furniture. Now, if you just hate house flippers in general, I get that, and there's nothing I can. It's
Okay.
demolition day for the
Demolition.
kitchen.
No! No, please! It looks good! Why not pour concrete over tile counters? No German smear on the tile countertop? Are you gonna try foam countertops? These old hanging lights are great. Shame to get rid of them. They go for that.
And before you panic, don't worry, I do not mean all of it, just the parts that are holding it back. 70s were really big on.
If you had the option to put the lights anywhere... Okay, they're not aligned.
Drop ceilings, and because of that, these hanging pendants had to go since they were blocking your sight line and just made the room feel even shorter. Also got rid of that awful fluorescent office-looking light and added a bunch of dimmable can lights to really brighten up the room. Next up, we removed the dishwasher, and I do not know when that was last used.
Maybe
It's
for
not
a new
terrible.
one?
We also removed the oven and are going to be replacing them with brand new appliances
Okay.
that actually work.
That I don't have a problem with. They're replacing it with newer
I
items.
know that
That's
one
fine.
of the previous owners was a tile guy, and it is very apparent as he used flooring tile on not only the kitchen countertops but also the bathroom vanities. The
But it
countertops
looks so
was
good.
satisfying, but also stressful because they ended up being super heavy.
But it actually looks good.
sitting on
Okay.
Not only one but two sheets of plywood.
It's
and
only-
took a lot of muscle power to remove. We are
You
planning on
deserve it.
keeping the existing cabinetry, so we wanted to make sure the cabinets didn't simultaneously get destroyed. I am so excited because we are getting countertops next and totally finishing the. It's finally done.
Okay.
Buckle up, because today we are completely finishing our kitchen makeover. Although this house
The
was
cool
built in
lighting's driving me
70s,
nuts.
the kitchen clearly has been
I
updated
love
since,
cool-
so we wanted
I
to bring
love
back
cool
some
lights.
color and opted for a pop of green on the massive island. The previous countertops were actually ceramic floor. Hands down.
No, damn it. I did it.
Below this, so we wanted to bring back some color and opted for a
Let's-
pop of
let's
green
trust-
on the
let's let 'em
massive
cook
island. The
on this
previous
one.
countertops were actually
They weren't really cooking with much, but let's see them. They're in, like, the final stretch of Hell's Kitchen where they're about to be out or whatever the
flooring
fuck.
tile, so we were very excited
Okay.
to find a replacement and opted for a gorgeous porch that's going to be so much more durable and low maintenance. Now,
All right.
we live in Florida, so no hate to the Starfish hardware.
Love low
but
maintenance
it was
shit.
just not the vibe we were going for, so we replaced it with the most beautiful brass.
Now, see, I hate it. I hate brass. Silver would have been better.
Knobs and pulls to make it all look cohesive. I
I-
swear, when you get the call that your countertops have arrived, it truly feels like Christmas morning.
It
this
does?
kitchen ended up needing not one, not two, but 3 full slabs of quartz, so that tells you
Okay. Love the counters. They look good.
just how
What do they
large
put
this
it?
space
What is that?
Let's rewind really quick and show you what this
That's
space
the
looked like
before?
before, and here is it.
You know what? Out of everything they've done awfully before, this actually looks okay. Personally, excuse me. Personally, I would have kept the hanging lights. I don't know if they're misaligned or not, but you know what? It looks alright.
All finished. Obviously, we still need to do the floors, but
Not
I
a-
just
The only thing I have a problem with is the brass hardware, but other than that,
space turned out, and then we were able to save the existing.
it's all
Let me know
right.
if you are team quartz or team granite, and hands down one of the.
Please don't ruin that flooring.
By knobs when you get a crit. Knobs you check into it, all
Look.
finished. I'm in love with how the space turned
Look,
out.
look.
and then we were able to
Is
save
it
the
gonna happen?
existing cabinet.
Look at that tiling right there behind the cabinet. Please
Let
do
me
not
know
ruin
if you are
that.
Team quartz or team granite, and stay tuned. Hands down, one of the coolest features of this property
When the
is this gorgeous
artists in the
dedicated
city prefer their
studio
own
space.
style in the
Currently,
wall,
main
you know
wall
what?
has this mid-century wood shelving unit that
Oh my god, that's amazing. I would kill for one of those. For like a cassette wall. For cassettes, records, 8 tracks, probably in my room, that would be
We
perfect.
have something even better planned for this wall. We gently disassembled it so that we can move it into the garage area, which I honestly think will be a better fit in terms of functionality
Smart.
and storage.
That's smart.
It was
Okay.
organized as an art studio, and we quickly realized it was just lacking the art. Felt like fate because a local artist actually ended up reaching out to us and offered to do a custom mural on this home, and we knew
Okay.
immediately it had to be this wall. Now let me introduce you to the talented Megan, who is the one who helped turn our vision into a reality. She has done murals before, however, this was her very first one in someone else's home, and you would literally never know
Maybe because normal people don't normally get murals in their homes.
that because she absolutely nailed it with the design and color choices. We are so incredibly grateful to her, and we just love it so much. It is crazy how much happier it truly makes this space feel. Comment below how you would use a
What does that say?
Just like
Newport Richie? Please put the gorgeous shelf in the garage and put a Torsi mural there instead. Did you lose a bet? It makes more sense than thinking these are good choices. This page has been prescribed to me by my therapist as exposure therapy. The Airbnb style mural. You know what? That makes sense for the mural. I hate it. It looks like an organic coffee shop. I drink coffee. I want to drink healthier coffee, but that's the style it gives off. I hate that style. It's like very like douchebag, basically. Okay, let's see. At this point, every single video where I love something, I know for a fact they're gonna ruin it. The shells were no exception. I was like, they're amazing. They'll definitely remove them. But it's like someone said, artists would rather want their own murals. That makes sense. Someone's gonna paint over this. I swear to God, they are.
nothing says 1970s home design quite like wood paneling, and today we're going to be bringing in some
Please.
wood elements that I feel like this home
No.
is currently lacking. Painted the wall black to give it some more depth, and then we went and picked up a bunch of bundles of 1x2x8 strips.
Hold on. I think the only thing I haven't seen from you guys that I've hated. What am I missing? Redemption arc. You've taken out all the other 70s themed aesthetics from it. Can't save it now. I came to be mad, but I liked it.
We're going to be doing a wood slat wall. Putting the pieces down to size.
Okay, let's see how they do it.
We opted to use our favorite stain ever, which is early American. In my opinion, it is the perfect mid-tone stain, and it is always so.
You know what? For 70s walls,
This is our first time ever doing
I'll
a
show you a
wood slat
1970s
wall,
wall in
and
a
I
sec.
have to say the installation process was incredibly smooth. You want to make sure your first piece of wood is very level, and then after that, you use.
I don't know what they're
scrap wood
doing.
as a spacer, so it is all evenly spaced between the slats, and then just secure it in place with a bracket.
So it's
Once
not-
the wall was completed, we quickly realized that we needed to swap out the white outlets with black ones to help them blend.
Please
in.
tell
Last but
me-
not least, we got rid of the old light fixture that literally
Why?
gave off almost no light, and replaced it with a
Okay, that's beautiful.
more mid-century one that just
Beautiful.
really adds some warmth to the space and completes.
Now, please do that on the rest of the walls. Okay, let's go 1970s wood walls. Wood paneling, let's see. This is the kind I would love. Like, all these things. Oh, that looks so beautiful to me. All this. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. I would even keep the carpet in that. That's how much I love it.
Completes the look. I am so happy with how our
You did good on that one.
primary bedroom. Currently, it feels pretty bland, and we need to change that so it can have its own moment to stand out from the other bedrooms.
Okay.
You saw us do a wood slat wall in the dining room, and
Please.
we ended up having a decent amount of leftover wood slats, so we figured why not put them to good use and keep the mid-century design flowing throughout this 1970s home. To make sure the wood strips
Whoever buy the house will be doing a series on fixing it. Whoever buys it is in for a real treat. Why not foam slats? I saw this exact. The new owner doesn't like black wood slats. Gold finishes are the full double bed. They basically take.
strips didn't awkwardly stick out at the bottom, we added a trim piece to the top of the baseboard so it'll all sit flush. Instead of doing a full wood slat wall, we
Why?
switch it up, and since this is pretty much the only wall a bed would go against, we decided we wanted to do more of a custom headboard type feel. For the design, we used the slats to essentially define where the nightstands would be placed, and to really complete this look, we found, in my opinion, the perfect sconces. No, this is not
I don't know what sconces are. They're wall lights. But you know what? Good there.
sponsored. I just have to say, these are awesome because they are not, you can easily recharge them. They can also be
Not a fan of the rechargeable light bulbs, but you know what? I do have a... Did it say rechargeable? The electric light bulbs. I have a love-hate with them. Because I feel for these, there should be like LED ones, like kind of like Edison ones, but safe. or LED ones are
And
good as
before
well.
I'm all for a funky bathroom, but I think the
Okay.
1970s maybe pushed that a bit too far.
I would say the 70s, in my opinion, had some of the best houses. In my opinion, they all look really cool and unique.
This room has a lot going on with red floors, a yellow tub, and even blue floor-to-ceiling tiled walls.
Those are blue? I thought they were gray.
Countertop because it had some questionable stains in the grout and just needed to go.
Okay. If they're removing it for that,
Curious
okay.
what your toilet would look like if you do not replace it for 50 years. Here you go. I'm sorry you had to see that. Since the tiles were in great condition, there was no reason to remove them, so we decided to have them professionally reglazed to brighten up the room.
Okay.
Before someone commented,
You know what? They're doing
oh
good.
my god, they painted the tiles. How cheap. That will never hold up. Just know we paid top dollar, hired the #1 company in the area, and they also have a lifetime warranty on their work. Next, we replaced the vanity countertop with a beautiful and much more durable quartz countertop and installed a new brass
Not a fan of the brass.
faucet.
Please
Here
make
is
it
a
silver.
friendly reminder of where this bathroom
So that's
started,
before?
and here it is.
The only thing I like is the red flooring. There is no charm being kept in this house. Congrats is even more depressing. You know what? This is another one that I do not think they did that bad on. This is all right.
Is now. I love that we were able to tone down all of the competing
Because honestly, if you like the blue-gray tiles, that's fine. But
colors, but still keep some of the mid-century charm
You know
with
what?
the original burgundy floors.
this still feels old to me. I feel like one of my uncles, I think my uncle and aunt had a house that had a bathroom like this.
Let me know what you think and stay tuned because we have one more bathroom. Welcome to the primary bathroom, and if you can't tell by the brown toilet, this space is definitely a bit dated. If you've been following this home remodel, then you
Okay.
probably will not be surprised to see
So countertops out. Exhausting hearing it was so dated, and then watching an incredibly dated design and choice get tossed in. Look at that Remy guy that has the slightest bit of color. Okay, so my first step is to turn everything white and gray. The brown toilet, I would, you know what, if I had my own house, I would personally get black toilets for everything. They look better in my opinion. Olive green is very dated.
tiled countertop.
Maybe.
Next up was removing this original 1970s toilet, and don't you dare tell me it was charming.
I'm gonna throw up. Stop.
After all of that nasty was removed, we
Good.
hired a company to professionally reglaze the tiles
You know what?
and to brighten up the space. It is crazy how much more it makes.
They kept the little marble step thing. They didn't turn that white as well.
And just made the space feel so much cleaner.
Okay.
To give this room some color, we opted to go with an olive green paint for the vanity.
Let's
and
let 'em
we
cook.
used this exact color all throughout the home so it will all feel cohesive.
Okay.
Now, by far the biggest investment was this beautiful stone countertop, which truly gives this vanity a whole new look.
All right.
And in my opinion, looks so good against.
I'm a
the
fan of
fresh
marble.
green paint. We still have a lot to do.
Thank you for using not brass.
Like replacing the toilet and of course.
Oh
doing the
my
flooring,
God.
But here is how
Okay,
the
solid,
bathrooms come
like the
along,
solid black
and stay
metal.
tuned to
They're
see
doing
how it
good.
ends out.
Doing good. Let's see, please.
Welcome to the primary.
We don't get an ending.
Is there anything more satisfying than a pressure washing video?
I miss all the plants in this room. I'm not wearing safety glasses in the room. What screening company did you use so early? Love your page. Why is it so dirty?
Because I personally do not think so. So today, sit back, relax as we revive this patio space.
Okay,
that
let's
is in
see.
some desperate need of love. Like a lot of owners, they didn't necessarily keep up with the maintenance. That's totally fine though, because it is incredible with just a few hours. of
Please
pressure
keep that
washing
stone.
to remove all
Please
the
keep
buildup
the
dirt and
stone.
grime from the last couple of decades. As you probably noticed, you can see that the screen panels are missing.
Oh, I
and some
love-
are just flapping in the wind, which obviously did not help with bringing in even more leaves and debris to this space. But we do have a company coming out the whole area, which will help.
Oh my God,
alleviate
that looks so
problem.
beautiful.
One of our favorite things about this space was all the original brickwork from the 1970s. Which
You better not move that. Do not move that
so much
70s
better, all
brickwork.
cleaned up. Next up, we're going to be painting the area to give it a total
No,
refresh,
no.
And we have some really big plans with how we want to.
No! Did someone say something about the paint? Don't be full thinking they'll make us forget the crimes you initially committed in this space. Hopefully you'll be painting the bricks and match the chimney. No! No! Let's do some German smear in there. Wish I could pressure wash my brain.
utilize this space.
Ugh.
So stay You can be the heat.
No! Why do we have... No. Oh, no, no. They painted it. They painted it all. They painted it all. I love the orange. It's so sad. Let's see. Where does it get to painting? Why? Why? This is... trust the process? Hot doggy. Biter. Make her stop. Oh my god, the orange. Oh no! The orange! Now, you know what? That is a popping color, so... This one, let's see. Let's just see how it looks. No, not the fan! Okay, let's see. Oh, they kept the roof. They kept the teal roof. Thank you. Oh my god, this stressed me out so much.
Patio, and you guys weren't too happy with us, but today we are breaking it up with some wood decking, specifically
Why?
in this
Okay.
area on the right-hand side that already feels a bit separated. For this project, we picked up a ton of boxes of these
I'm gonna start
decking
assume
tools
you're...
from IKEA, and
I'm gonna start you're not flipping the house and playing Airbnb it maybe. Dig out pool, cover the pool with concrete and put a new pool on top.
to install them, you literally just click them into place. It could not be any easier. And
Oh, no.
We're really big on wood parquet flooring, and while we're not adding that to the inside of the home, we thought it'd be fun to play into that style on this outdoor patio space. Seeing the parquet wood
Oh my
in
God.
with the fresh white paint and the original brickwork immediately made my heart happy, and I could totally see our vision coming to life. This project was so incredibly easy and just satisfying. I swear this is not sponsored, but it was just such a fun product to work with, and if you have any weird cuts, you can simply just snip it off on the back and cut it to size. Now, if you remember, the previous owners filled in a swimming pool, and we thought it was only right to bring a pool back into the...
But why? What are people gonna say on the bottom of it? Why the comments are so mean? You see what it looked like before? Any other Floridians wondering where the drainage is? The pool area will be in your living room after hurricane season. Ha!
the space. Our backyard patio is just begging for a pool, but after finding out it would cost well over $60,000 and about 9 months of waiting, we thought that dream was dead. That was until Gypsy Pools, a Tampa Bay-based stock pool tank company, came to the rescue, and seeing our pool arrive felt like Christmas morning. We carry a range of sizes.
That's not a pool!
From 6 feet all the way up to 11 feet, and all packages include installation. They can even be painted any color.
Is the pool in the room with us?
Plus a simple custom design. We ended up going with a timeless.
My favorite pastime is reading the comments on every post. Maybe the pool is the friends we made along the way. Nice refreshing hot bath in the summer. What do you mean pool?
Wait, the tanks come with a sand filter, pump,
Cold
LED lights,
jacuzzi?
and of course some Pinterest-worthy flamingo floating drink holders. The pool was fully filled up. They take the time to teach you how to run it and maintain the pool and pump. Do not worry, because this was super simple, and while it does need some maintenance, it is insanely easier and much more affordable than a traditional pool. Gypsy Pool services the entire state of Florida, so if you want to cool down for the upcoming summer months, definitely reach out.
After the previous tile deck, I thought, oh, they're going to do something interesting at the edges rather than have them just stop randomly 4 inches from the concrete. Oh my god.
I love that we're able to make use of this giant patio by not only gaining a pool, but still having plenty of room to entertain. And if you're wondering how it looks at night, it is a total vibe.
It's a tuna can!
This is how rough our back patio was
Oh my
looking
god, that
just
looked
a
so
couple weeks
good.
ago, but after some very satisfying pressure washing, a fresh coat of paint, and even adding a decked area with
Please
a
don't tell me they
brand new
paint that.
pool, we are finally ready to have the whole area totally rescreened, which was long overdue. Once the new screens were installed, we were very excited to add all of the finishing touches.
Okay,
such
let's
as
see.
lighting, and in my opinion, we can never
You know what? I like
go
it.
wrong with some
I like
solar
that.
ring lights. Now to fill this big empty space, we started with a large outdoor rug, and then we assembled a new patio set because this space was in some desperate need of seating. This
They're missing the whole back cushions.
All ended up costing only about $300, which is a
Damn.
steal of a deal if you ask me. Now for the moment you have all been waiting for, we are bringing in all of the plants. We had to move some of these out of the space as we fixed it up, but now they are back where they rightfully belong. I wish you could physically be in this
Where's that bunny?
space because the videos don't even do it justice. I honestly think this
There was
is
a rabbit,
most
the rabbit,
backyards I've ever
Potter.
been in, and it is so satisfying to sit out and I would love to know.
Okay.
This backyard has the most magical and mature oak tree, and we have been dying to add a tree swing to it.
Okay.
I feel like in every
Oh,
you guys plan
God.
doing whatever it takes to get a
Is someone gonna say? Oh my God! I was so worried that.
I swear we are not hoarders, but after renovating an entire home, we have accumulated quite a lot of trash.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Point. All stops that we had of empty bucket, all of the flooring inside. This is a seeing a good.
Okay.
Welcome back to that 70s house makeover, and boy do I have a lot to catch you up on. First off, we are finally saying goodbye to all of the tile in the house after we had close to 100 boxes of new flooring delivered. We ended up going with a gorgeous and
why?
wood-look luxury vinyl
Okay.
flooring that immediately
You know what? I would have gone with the darker flooring because of the wall.
gave this home some warmth that it was clearly lacking.
No, not
Seeing
the
before
bath.
and after,
In the bathroom. In the bathroom. Bet they put the flooring over the tile. How did I go? Same issue? Is it all level? Everywhere but the bathroom. The bathroom should be its own thing.
after in each of these rooms just goes to show how much new flooring can really impact the design and bring everything together. While Tyler finished installing the flooring, I painted all of the new quarter round and then caulked it all
What's the quarter round? Is that just like a Florida thing? It's called trimming up here.
for a seamless look. Next, we focused our attention on the outside of the home because first impressions are so important. It was a little bit overgrown, and lucky for us, mulch was on sale, and it drastically helped make this space appeal so much more manicured. When we bought this home, this locked area was empty, so we added a new liner, and Tyler had the great idea to reuse the extra stone tiles we removed from the fireplace to create a waterfall feature in the corner. I could not.
You know what? That was smart. They did good there.
I'm saying this, but we are
Give you
officially
praise.
done, and now we are handing it off to a professional staging company so they can add all of
Okay, so we're at May 9th right now.
their art, furniture, and home decor to bring this home to life. Next up will be the final reveal, and here's a quick sneak peek.
Let's just...
Welcome back.
You know what? Let's trust the process.
4 months ago, we bought this 1970s fixer-upper and decided to tackle the entire renovation by ourselves. We scraped over 2,000 square feet of popcorn ceilings and quickly realized we never want to do that again. Next, we removed all of the countless window decals and stickers to bring back some natural light into the space. We chose to lighten up this big, bulky fireplace using a German smear technique, and let's just say the internet had some
Because apparently that's not German smear
very strong
technique.
opinions
I don't
on
know.
this. To give some visual interest to the vaulted ceiling, we
Horrible vaulted ceiling. Love the
added
chandelier.
a full beam and a chunky mantle. The previous owners of this house clearly loved tile because it was not only used as flooring, but also as countertops, and not only the kitchen, but the bathroom vanities. Some original elements of the 1970s had to go, like this 50-year-old brown toilet that still haunts me to this day. Upgraded our hollow core doors by adding
Hate the trim work on the
and a
doors.
fresh coat of paint. Next, we proceeded to paint every square inch of this home and chose to do a couple different accent walls where we
I love that paneling wall. I wish I would have done it in the whole room, but that's just
used
me.
wood slats to bring back some of that mid-century charm the home was lacking. One of the most dramatic upgrades was saying goodbye to all of this cold tile and warming it up with a beautiful wood look floor.
That, again,
All of this
let's go
cold
back.
tile and warming
That surprisingly doesn't look the worst. I just said I wish I would have had darker tile or darker floors, but
up
that's
with a
fine.
beautiful wood look floor. When we bought this home, we quickly found out that there was a
Now, the pool, a lot of people, everyone's like, that's a crime. The bucket.
built-in swimming pool, and after realizing a new pool was way out of budget, we
If they would have just left it like that, I feel like that would have been fine.
was essentially a muddy dirt pit into an outdoor oasis by not only adding a stock tank pool,
No, that's a tuna can,
but
honey.
also adding in plenty of space to lounge and just take in this beautiful lush
That-
backyard. Finally,
That I would say looks alright. That might be
we
something
updated
I
our
would
curb
do.
appeal by turning this empty rocked area into a working water feature. Now, after
Nice.
months of hard work, we are officially done, and I cannot wait to give you the final reveal and full house tour. We bought this 1970s fixer-upper
Final
4
house
months ago,
tour.
and I cannot believe this.
I'm sorry, but I'll never get over the styrofoam beam. We fell in love with its charm and couldn't wait to destroy it. It's the 1970s look you kept in the room with us right now. Definitely looks like every other flip you see on the market. Guys, I low-key like it. I don't see anything wrong with it. I'll never not be upset that they couldn't save the pool. But the pool, they did say 60,000, so I guess money-wise, yeah, that's a lot, but whatever. Hey, I can criticize it all I want. I'm gonna lie, didn't like the fireplace at first. I would, let's say it. And then we'll look at what a 1970s house looked like. We'll see if we can find one quickly.
This is the video where we give you the final house tour. But first, real quick, let's go down memory lane and show you what the home looked like when
We
put this charm.
just did memory lane a video ago.
Our entire goal for this property was to lean into the 1970s
What?
feel while still having all of today's updates and not making this look like every other flip you see on the market.
This is literally every other. There's literally every other flip on the market.
To say we got a lot of backlash for our choices online as we worked on this home would be an understatement, but I am incredibly proud
Oh, thank God they saved us highly. Thank the fucking
of us
gods.
for seeing this through. With each
That doesn't look too
other
bad.
project we completed, we fell more in love with
Hate the tuna
this
can.
home, and I am not lying when we saw it fully
You know what? Personally, I like that they got rid of the orange walls there. That's just
staged.
me.
We almost
Ooh, I like that artwork.
decided
I don't
to
know
move
what it is,
into
but it looks cool.
ourselves. Stage, we almost decided to move into it ourselves.
They didn't. Okay.
Buying this home was a huge leap of faith because it was our first ever
Okay.
home flip, and we were tackling projects
Love the
we'd never
wall.
done before. But we knew we made the right decision when we listed this home for sale, and I got to hold an open house. Seeing so many people walk through and love it as much as we did made it all worth it in the end. We
Okay.
went through so many ups and downs while working on this home, and I hope
This
this
is
gives you a
okay
reminder that
looking
the trolls
ish.
online are not the ones to
The green's
fight in the
all
field of
right.
your success.
Oh, they actually kept the checkering. That's cool. Ma'am, you left the popcorn ceiling. That was their whole problem, and they still left it in there.
Say we ended up with multiple offers and had nothing but positive feedback on our design choices.
The bed's uneven, I think.
Yes, even the fireplace. With that being said, we truly appreciate those who have followed along on our 70s house makeover, and while this chapter is coming to a close, and keeping a huge secret,
Let's see if we can see the
appreciate those who have
fireplace
followed
again.
along on our 70s house makeover.
It's still hideous. I don't know why people are liking it. I still think it's hideous. They should have kept the old stone. They didn't do
And
it
while
right.
this chapter is coming to a close, and keeping a huge secret from you this whole time, and cannot wait to share what's next for us.
What's next?
Today we are officially packing our bags and saying goodbye to that 70s house. Leaving this home is definitely bittersweet, but we are excited for what's next. We left you on quite a bit of a cliffhanger as to what secret we
Our
have been
family's
keeping from
officially
you, and
growing.
to give you the answer, we have to head back home. Upstairs to the right, but we have
Okay, so they're having a kid. Whatever. Let's see. Is that the final tour? They sold it. Let's see what they did selling
the
was.
internet actively hating our every decision on that 70s home flip.
Yeah.
It is officially sold, so let's break down the numbers and see if we truly ruined it. We bought this home 4 months ago for $200.
I still can't believe you hung a light fixture to a foam beam. Are the new buyers aware of the foam beam? Right now I'm wondering how much they were misled on. They're also on TikTok. I had... Okay.
$37,000. Quick reminder, this was listed as an investor-only cash sale. We ended up spending a total of $65,000 on the renovation, with the
Okay.
majority of the budget immediately going to a brand new roof and a brand new AC system. The rest of the budget went to a variety of different projects, so pause for the full.
Whoa, so $6,000 for flooring, which you could have probably kept alone, whatever. Bathroom to $4,500. They did get professional people to go in there and do that, so okay. $9,000 on that kitchen? That didn't look that good. It didn't look $9,000 good. A grand no paint. Accent walls are $1,000. Okay. Electrical, $2,000. Okay, basics. Fresh concrete, $3,000. Was that just for the pool in the back? Stock tank pool. Tuna can cost $3,000. Okay, screening for the patio is $2,000. Staging
The
3,000
full
and
breakdown.
miscellaneous
After we
5
finished,
grand.
We listed the home for $375,000, which we felt was extremely fair, and within just a couple days, we received 14 offers, and a majority of them were over list price, and ultimately, we accepted and closed on one at $412,000.
Whoa!
Now, if you subtract
Is that a 1-bedroom, 1
our
bathroom, or what
closing
is it?
costs, the original purchase price, along with our renovation budget, you will see that we made about $92,000 for 4 months of work. Keep in mind, of course, that that is before taxes. We share these numbers not to brag,
Okay, so not too bad. Is there anything?
doesn't want to, and of course the person that bought this home did all of their due diligence and inspections and still absolutely loves this home. So
Okay.
if some of you are sitting and criticizing our choices,
You know what? If the person that bought it checked it out and they like it, I would say that's fine. That was basically watching the Florida Flipsters mutilate and do something to this house. So thank you all for watching this one. Didn't know this would end up being a 2-part on millennial home designing and flipping. But hey, this is fun. I like this. Maybe I'll look at another one later on.